Alright, video game warriors, welcome back to our Ninja Gaiden 4 comprehensive walkthrough series. Hopefully you're doing alright. This is chapter 10, let's get cracking. We've got a lot to do. So in this chapter, we have a chapter specific achievement that we can grab, which is don't collide with any obstacles during certain sections of the chapter. So that is basically sections like the rail grinding, the surfboard sections, and like the ninja free-falling sections, stuff like that. So I'll point those out when we actually get to them, but yeah, basically to get the chapter specific achievement we want to not collide with obstacles during those sections. So we'll crack on through with this. We've also got a bunch of treasure chests to grab as well. And we have a Purgatory Gate to do, which I think the Purgatory Gate is quite close to where we are actually. But first of all, we'll just grab this treasure chest up against the corner. So that's the first one of the chapter, Divine Life Elixir. I'm not sure if Tyron's going to have any bits and bobs that he wants to teach us. Let's just double check that stuff. No, so we're 25 out of 25 there. So we'll just spam through Tyron's dialogue. And let's just check the lotions and potions and the missions and all that good stuff. So we can stock up on some lotions and potions. Make sure to do that as per usual. So we shall grab those. Get some Divine Life Elixir in there as well, and we can speak with Umi. Make sure to let us know, video game warriors, how you're getting on with Ninja Gaiden 4 so far. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. So before heading down that way, which is the game's intended way to go, there is a little bit tucked away around the back here, and I'm pretty sure this is the Purgatory Gate. Yeah, so we're just going to jump on in. Maybe let's go for Realm of War on this one, minus 30% health, just to spice things up a little bit. And like I say, on these sections, you can go in at any of those tiers. It doesn't matter. There is an achievement for completing all Purgatory Gates in the game, but you can do the Purgatory Gate on whatever tier you want to do it on. It doesn't really matter. You can use items inside the Purgatory Gates, and you can die inside the Purgatory Gates. It's fine, it won't affect your level score. So on that note, I'm just going to use all the lotions and the potions just to speed up this Purgatory Gate and help us through it. We have gone on, I think it's minus 30% health we chose, was it? So it's going to be a little bit spicier than normal, but it's all good. All good, we'll smash on through. Let us know how you're getting on with the Purgatory Gate challenges yourself. Video game warriors, let us know if you're enjoying Ninja Gaiden 4 as well. Have you played any of the other Ninja Gaiden games? If you have, what's been your favourite so far? There's a lot of enemies in here that will stop our ultimate technique, so we need to be careful. We probably should opt for staff, to be totally fair. We've got Berserk. Let's go for Berserk. I'm going to pop back. Hopefully finish those bad boys off like so. That's round 1 complete. Yeah, let us know how you're getting on. Do you have a favourite Ninja Gaiden game? Or a favourite sort of level? Or a favourite weapon to use and all that good stuff? Make sure to let us know in the comments. Still think the setting of Ninja Gaiden 2 is probably my favourite, just like the level settings. I just think they look really cool. Although the combat in this Ninja Gaiden 4 is super fun, and like I mentioned before, the obliteration kill cams are just insanely impressive. So impressed with them. Crazy stuff. I'm probably going to use that blood essence there for some health. In fact, I've changed my mind. I'm not. I'm just going to use it for the ultimate technique level 2. So we'll just smash away with this. Don't forget you've got achievements for specific weapons as well, like with the hammer or the staff, you've got a achievement for, I think it's like defeat 5 enemies in a very short space of time using bloodbath kills, which would be the hammer, which would be that. So left trigger, hold down Y, let go of Y as the hammer kind of smashes into the floor. Like that to get the bloodbath. What an awesome slow-mo. Nice. So yeah, this would be a good spot if if you haven't got the hammer 5 kills using bloodbath. This would be a super good place to go for it here. So keep that in mind. I have an ultimate. We got denied. I think that ultimate clipped the large fiend. Yes, must have done. So I think what we'll choose to do here, battle tactics wise, is probably try and focus on the smaller enemies first, and sort of like work our way around taking out the smaller enemies. And we'll leave the larger fiends for a sec. We do need to focus on them soon. I'm just going to smash through the items. We've got a fair amount of ninja coin and stuff, so it's all good. Yeah, we'll focus on these enemies. We've got Berserk, so we shall take advantage of that. That's absolutely brutal. They're throwing the fish enemies in as well to try and interrupt us. I can't actually see where the enemy is. Oh, I was going to try for the Berserk finisher there, but I was like a split second too late. So yeah, that's that. Not too shabby. Let us know in the comments how you're getting on with the Purgatory Gate. If you've got any hints, tips, or tricks of your own for that challenge that you want to drop in the comments that will help some other video game warriors, feel free to let us know. So yeah, that's the Purgatory Gate. There's nothing else too crazy in this section. So we'll head back. And next, we primarily need to be looking out for treasure chests, because there's quite a fair amount of them to get through. We used a few items, so we might as well stock up. I just used them to kind of like smash through the Purgatory Gate challenge, so let's stock back up. And like, there are some highly missable treasure chests as well, so we just need to be careful not to miss those as we're doing like surfing sections and stuff like that. So anyway, we're going to jump on into surf mode, so RB to surf mode, and then we just need to be super careful not to hit any obstacles and stuff like that. So make sure to avoid all these bad boys. We're pulling left, pulling right, and we've got some treasure chests and stuff up here, so we'll smash on through. What I might end up doing, I think, on this chapter is probably just popping a fair amount of potions and lotions, I think, and we'll just smash through. Obviously that will have like a negative multiplier on the end of level score, but it's fine. I'm not really too fussed about a end of level score. So we've got a treasure chest here in the middle section. That's a divine life elixir. Then we've got another one over here. So we'll smash on through. Just need to give these enemies the old 1-2 so we can grab the treasure chest that's hidden over there. It's going to do a few Blood Raven attacks to get things cooking. So there's one on this side, which is a divine life elixir. Then we're going to pop back up. Then we're going to pop to the opposite side, jump, ultimate technique charge. Don't forget, we've unlocked the ability to speed up the ultimate technique charge if you hold down Y the second that you land on the ground. It will speed up your charge, which can be useful. And then we've got a treasure chest here, so we'll grab this bad boy, divine life elixir, and now we can push on forward. Just need to be careful of avoiding those thingies. And again, so we jump RB, hold forward for a wall run. I think we'll opt for the staff in this section. But yeah, we've got to be careful of some treasure chests and stuff. There are some treasure chests that are hidden pretty well, and there are some that are quite missable. so we'll be grabbing those as we play through. Let's give these guys your 1-2, a few Blood Raven to get things going. So that is that section. I think we've got all the bits and bobs from this area. So once again we're going to pop back into surf mode and we're going to jump. We're going to go towards the right here, which pops us up to the top. It doesn't matter if you go to the left on that section, you can still get this treasure chest. So you can go left or right. Right just makes it a little bit easier because it just pops you straight up to the treasure chest. If you did go left, it's cool because it will pop you. I'll show you. It pops us over to this section here. So if you did go left, you'll end up here on this bit, which is all good. Just going to go for a few hammer times here. Let's give these guys a 1-2. I've got an ultimate. I can see an ultimate brewing there, so I might as well go for it. Saw the blood essence orb and just went for it. So that's that. If you went left, you would end up on this section. You can still grab the treasure chest because all you need to do is just head around to these ladders. It brings you up here, then you can grab the treasure chest that was against the wall just there, so it's all good. So that is that. And then we can push on forward. I'll try for an ultimate. I'm not sure if we're going to get grabbed. Managed to get it. Beautiful. We'll opt for the staff here. You could, I think if you wanted to, you probably could just jump past these enemies. I don't think there's really anything too wild in this section. You probably could just jump to the rail behind them, but we'll deliver some ninja justice and smash through them. But yeah, let us know, video game warriors, if you're enjoying Ninja Gaiden 4 so far. Like I say, let me know if you played Ninja Gaiden Ragebound as well. Might do a walkthrough series for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, but I don't know how long the game is or how difficult the game is. But if you know anything about it, then feel free to let us know in the comments. So that is that. And then, other than that, I think we have cleared that section. We've got all the bits and bobs that are knocking about there, so we'll just jump on forward. And once again, we have to be very careful of obstacles. So press RB here to make sure it surfs. Then we want to jump. So as you'll notice, this level has just got like loads of sections to do with like rail grinding, free falling and surfing, stuff like that. There's a treasure chest just here, so grab that bad boy before proceeding forward. And go for some hammer time, I think, if we can get it before the fish bite us. Brilliant. The fish enemies back with a vengeance. Back with a vengeance. I don't think they're probably not as bad in Ninja Gaiden 4. They're still pretty savage. But in Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 specifically, I think the fish enemies were just... I think their aggression levels were like tuned up to maximum aggression fish chomp settings. in the fish's coding. But yeah, they're still pretty aggressive in Ninja Gaiden 4 as well, to be honest. Anyway, we've sort of cleared that area, so we've got a treasure chest just here. So we shall grab this bad boy, Divine Life Elixir. So that's that area sorted out, and we've got the treasure chest. So we can push on forward, jump over. And we just need to be careful of avoiding some stuff here, so make sure to... This is one of the free fall sections where you have to avoid all the stuff. Make sure to press RB at the end so you can surfboard back up. Jump over there. Then we'll give these guys your 1-2. A few Blood Raven attacks to speed things up. Got a power attack coming in. Not sure if we can get an ultimate. Tried for a level 2, but all good. So we'll just clear these enemies out, and we've got a few bits and bobs that we need to grab. I'm going to use an attack increase potion lotion here, so we can smash on through. This guy wants a hug. Not today, sir. Thank you very much. If we can get any... Nice, that'll do. We probably should grab some weapon skills as well, but when I get a quick sec. Right, so that's that cleared out, and then there is a cheeky treasure chest that's kind of hidden away a little bit, so just be, smash through these boxes towards the right hand side here, and there is a treasure chest hidden behind the boxes, so make sure to get that treasure chest before proceeding forward. And we're going to smash on through. Once again, it's just a lot of like surf and jump here. Not sure if we can go for an ultimate level 2. Brilliant. That'll do, that'll do. And then we'll take out these enemies because we've got another treasure chest as well. Let's give them the old one too. That is that. And then I'm pretty sure some fish join the party. So we'll spin to win. Take those bad boys out. I'm just double checking here that we have got all the chests. I'm sure if there's one over this section. I think we are good. So that is that. Then we can push on forward. There is one on the bit of land just behind us, just in front of us. Sorry. So we'll get that. Jump over. Jump over. Some fish join the party. Potentially try for some hammer time. Nice. Brilliant. So that is that cleared, and then we've got the treasure chest here, so we're going to grab this bad boy. This one is Divine Life Elixir. So we'll jump on forward. Once again, with this section, just be careful of not hitting obstacles and stuff, because you need to avoid all the obstacles for the achievement. One trick that you can use if you want to is just press select to go into photo mode. So if you're unsure of like what's coming up and you want a quick second to figure out which direction you're going to go and stuff like that, then just press select, drop into photo mode. It can sometimes help. So we're going to right trigger underneath that, and then jump. And then we've got some rail grinding. Once again, you need to, on this section as well, you need to avoid the obstacles. And we're going to go left first of all into this section. That fish is going to bite. I could see it. I could see it going for the chomp. And we was slightly too late there. Don't forget, Video Game Warriors, that I've got 1,200 videos uploaded to this channel. Lots and lots and lots of videos. Beginner's guides, walkthroughs, boss guides, how-tos, where to find the secret weapons, hints, tips and tricks, compilations. Loads and loads of stuff, so feel free to check out 7 years worth of video uploads to this channel. Right, so in this section we need to just check in. I think this is the last time that you'll get to check in at a terminal on this level, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to smash through that. Make sure to top up your lotions and your potions as per usual. Any missions that you might have, pop those in. So we've currently got these. Capture 12 Gourdies. That's it. And then we've got to execute the otherworldly invaders, but that's a new game plus one, so it's all good. So yeah, other than that, we are good to go. We can jump on forward. I think on this next section, this is like a section with like highly missable treasure chests, so just be super careful here. RB, RB, and then we're gonna jump, right trigger, jump, 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 RB across to that side, and then we need to press RB again very quickly in a sec, otherwise we could miss. So RB here and RB again here. So that's the section there that's very, very missable. So yeah, just make sure to press RB to make sure that you get up to this section. I can't really see what's going off here. Where did that fiend just go? like jumped up into oblivion or somewhere. Not sure where he went. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna grab these treasure chests. We've got one here with a divine life elixir, one here with another divine life elixir, and then we actually have a third one which is hidden. We wall run up this section and then it's towards the left. So we've got another one just over here. I could not see what was happening then. Awesome. I'll take the victory. So yeah, a third treasure chest here with divine life elixir inside. So grab that bad boy. I think that's all the bits and bobs in this section, but we can smash these for some extra blood essence if you fancy it. So that is that, and once again we just need to be super careful of obstacles and stuff. There is a free fall section as well in a sec, which is quite difficult. I think for the free fall section, if my memory is serving me, which hopefully it is, the free fall, the way that you would do it is that you would free fall forwards, then kind of like backwards and left-ish, then forwards again, then backwards and right-ish, then forwards again. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So we're going to jump over, duck underneath, and let's crack on through. I think it might be this next section. I'm just trying to remember exactly when it is. Just being super careful to avoid all these things. Jump over. That was close. Duck underneath. Might be this next section that I'm thinking of. The RB, jump, duck, RB again, duck underneath, and then jump. Oh no, it's not there yet. It's coming up a bit later then. Yeah, so we'll just slice and dice on through. I'm going to use an attack increase again, I think, to smash through this section. And we'll try for an ultimate on this. Nice. Yeah, so we'll just crack on through this section. If you are enjoying these videos as well, Video Game Warriors, then do please pop the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos from me. You know, drop a comment, let me know how you're getting on with Ninja Gaiden 4. And like I say, I've got been uploading game guides and tutorials and stuff for like 7 years, so I've got loads and loads of games covered. I generally tend to cover games that are like dude with a sword fighting epic bosses. So if the game is dude with a sword fighting epic bosses, I've probably covered it, or I probably will cover it. So like I mentioned, I've covered Ninja Gaiden 1, 2 and 3 and now 4 with this series. I've covered Sekiro 100% walkthrough, all sorts of stuff. Done some, I did an indie game that's called Thymesia, which is really fun. It's got a really fun like a parry dagger mechanic in it. I forget all the video. I've done Elden Ring bosses. I've done a boss guide for pretty much every single Elden Ring boss that exists, apart from a few. Are we good? Oh no, we've got some fiends joining the party. Nice, so we'll just give these guys the old 1-2. I'm not going to use any more attack increase potions or brews, because I think we might be... I don't know if we get another chance to get any more potions and lotions. So I'm going to go for some obliterations here, hopefully, so we can get some berserk. And we'll just finish off with berserk here. Nice. Okay, cool. So that's that. So moving on forward, we've got chest 1. This has got a divine life elixir. Chest 2, which has divine life elixir again, and then chest 3, which has Divine Life Elixir again, and chest 4, which has Divine Life Elixir again. So many, many Divine Life Elixirs. So that is that section. There's 4 treasure chests in this area here. Other than that, I don't think there's really too much else knocking about. We could try these to see if we've got some blood essence. A little bit of blood essence, why not? So we can push on forward, and I think the next section is kind of like building up to that ninja free-falling section that I was talking about. Some blood essence in there as well. Let's grab it. So I think it's this bit. So it's like a free-falling section where you fall forwards, then backwards and left-ish, forwards, backwards and right-ish, forwards. So let's see if we can get this to work. RB. I need to be careful that we don't... I'm just pressing RB a lot there to make sure that we got the surf and stuff. I'm not sure if you can actually collide with that thing there, so I'll just pull to the right anyway. A couple of things here that we can collide with, so just be careful. I've got a free fall section soon. I think it's here. Potentially after this little scene, I think. Or maybe the next section. So RB to make sure we grapple onto the rail. RB. And then we'll just take these enemies out. Okay, maybe it's a little bit further away than what I anticipated, but I'm sure it's close. But we'll just give these guys the old 1-2 first of all. Give them the old ninja justice. Not sure if we can actually fight in that without being blown upwards. Never tried it before, but there we go. Apparently we can. So that's that. Right, so other than that, I think we've got all the bits and the bobs. And if memory serves, there's also a boss fight at the end of this chapter, which can be a bit of a tricky one. So we're going to RB up. RB up again. RB, and then hold forward for a wall run. RB again. RB again. I think it's this section here, so we just need to be super careful. This is the free fall. So forward. And it's kind of like backwards and left-ish. Forwards. Backwards and right-ish. Forwards. Then boss. So let's jump into the action. This one can be a bit of a spicy meatball. So let's use some lotions and some potions just to get things sorted here. I'm going to go for the dual swords. There is a few power attacks on this boss that are quite tricky because he kind of like pulls upwards or pulls like backwards. So like that, for example. It's because of the animation of him kind of like pulling upwards or pulling backwards. Sometimes it can be quite tricky to land the attack because he's kind of like pulled up out of the way. So you might want to opt for like dodging as opposed to going for a Blood Raven attack. He's also got a grab. So for that one we want to jump or jump either up or backwards to sort of like get out of the way of the grab. Which sometimes can be tricky to do. You'll see his hands kind of like, he kind of like prepares his hands. We'll probably get another grab in a sec, so we'll see how it goes. That's what I mean there about the power attacks. So I went for a Blood Raven, but it actually missed because he pulled upwards. You can get perfect blocks as well, so feel free to try some perfect blocks. As some of his attack combos are a bit easier to perfect block than others. Let's see if we can get another grab perhaps. See if I can show you that. So yeah, you can dive under the water. You can press RB to surf if you fancy it and just kind of surf around to avoid the attacks. I think you can also get some Blood Raven in there to interrupt these. But yeah, a lot of his attacks, sometimes it seems easier to dodge the power attacks as opposed to try and Blood Raven them. Let's see if we can get another grab or something. What's he got for us? So power attack. He's got the fish summon. So I'm going to switch to staff for that. That was the grab again, but I was in the middle of a staff combo, so I couldn't get out of the way. Let's get rid of these fish. And then he's popped into phase 2, which is it's quite similar to what we have experienced. Just got a few extra bits and bobs. You can now do like a little teleport thing, or like, you know, phase. So just be you know, cautious of that. We can block a lot and dodge a lot, so you know, most of the time I'm just holding down. I'm just holding down block essentially for the most part in this fight. A lot of the attacks, like I say, you can get the perfect block. We managed to get a Blood Raven in there, so you know, when you see the power attack, absolutely try for a Blood Raven. Like I say, with some of the power attacks that he does, he kind of like pulls up out of the way, so just be cautious of that particular one where he kind of like pulls upwards, like that one there. Managed to get a parry in there. Just went for a block. Let's see what else he's got for us. Try for a Blood Raven, managed to get it. Nice. I'm hoping I can show you another one of the grabs, but we'll see how we go. Just holding down block a lot. So he got for us. He's got the fish. You might be able to get an ultimate there on the fish. That's the grab there, but we were slightly out of range because we were fighting the fish. But yeah, you'll see he usually goes for the power attack after that combo. So for that specific combo that he just did, it might be better to sort of like dodge backwards, because every time that I try for the Blood Raven, it tends to miss. Let's see what else he's got for us. See what we can show you. So a few standard combos, just blocking standard attacks. You know, punish after his combos. Standard combo, you can get some attacks in after that. Quick Blood Raven. Once again, standard attacks. See if we can get another grab, perhaps. I think he's going to go for the summon in the fish. It is. So we can do an ultimate, perhaps, there. Nice. So that is that. He's going to see if he's got any extra bits and bobs that we can show you. Just holding down block a lot here as well. So a few standard attacks. Managed to get a perfect block in there, which interrupts his combo. Standard attacks, just punish afterwards. We've got a power attack in there. Another perfect block. I'm ideally hoping for another grab, but I don't think he's going to be too bothered about it at this point, it seems. Trying to show you the grab animation. So that's the combo that it might be better to sort of like back away for. The power attack at the end. What else has he got for us? Any more grabs in there? Perhaps not. I don't think he's really too fussed about doing the grab anymore. Yeah, just standard combos. Try for some power attacks in there. Some Blood Raven attacks, sorry, to interrupt the power. Cool, so I think that's probably all we can really show you on that boss. It looks like he's not going to bother about the grab anymore in this phase, so we'll probably just finish with Blood Raven attacks. Let's go for it. So yeah, that's the boss there, but feel free to drop any questions, comments or anything like that in the comment section if you want to ask any bits and bobs, or if you've got your own hints, tips or tricks, then absolutely drop those in the comments as well. You could help some other video game warriors out, so feel free to let us know. This animation is awesome. Screenshot opportunity there. I was too late. But yeah, that is that boss. Can be a bit of a spicy one, but just look out for your opportunities to attack and you should be good. Other than that, video game warriors, we shall wrap this episode up here, so please do pop the video a like if you have enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos from me, pop a comment, let me know how you're getting on with Ninja Gaiden 4. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.